Hi there, it's Jaya, New World Sex Educator, creator of the art of female self-pleasuring. I'm a somatic sexologist, and this is days number 62 and 63 of my 101 days of self-pleasure. So on day 62, to continue my week of frustrating solo sex, I decided to go right into my pattern. It was again late at night. It's these late at night sessions that are really frustrating for me because I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's something hormones, but ever since I had the baby, if I have an orgasm at night, I can't sleep. So day 62, I went right into my pattern. The clitoral stimulation on the left side of my clitoris, rubbing fast, lots of body tension, holding my breath usually, and had my clitoral orgasm. But then I was wired for sound. I mean, just like it's great because I get work done, but then it just exacerbates my already mom exhaustion that I have from having the baby at night. So up and very energized from the orgasm. On day 63, I decided to try something opposite of that. So, that's a very excited, tension-inducing event when I go into my pattern. Some of you may have heard of the practice. It's a meditation practice called Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is awesome because it changes your brain waves. It actually helps you get into a theta state, which is this deeply relaxed state. And in that state, you're very susceptible to affirmation. So you can make what they call resolve, which is something like, I used to do, I am free. That used to always be my resolve. I am free, I am free. And when you get into that theta state, you can make a conscious affirmation of I am free or I am pleasured or whatever that is. And you go through different parts of the body. So, for example, it would go something like, you bring your awareness to those parts as they're mentioned. So right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder. So it just goes throughout the entire body that way. And I learned this during Tantra. So one of my gripes with it has always been that they exclude the genitals, like everywhere else in the body, but the genitals are excluded. So one of my things has been to put them back in. So I just recently made a recording of myself doing this meditation and adding the genitals into it. So I thought about that. I thought, well, this is a great way to get myself deeply relaxed and also do my self-pleasure practice is by doing a sexy yoga nidra. So doing my sexy yoga nidra and going through, and what it includes, of course, is all of my genital structures. So instead of just the thumb and the fingers and all that, we've got head of the clitoris, shaft of the clitoris, legs of the clitoris, clitoral bulbs, outer labia, inner labia, vaginal opening, urethral opening, so that we're including all of those structures, and I can also bring awareness to my genitals. But then I added another element, which is the element of fantasy. So usually in Yoga Nidra, after you do all of your body parts and you get really relaxed, you go into sort of a visualization of like going down a well, and then you go out onto a beach. There's many different visualizations, but this is the one we usually use in Tantra. And when you're on the beach, and then there's like this lapping of the waves, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice to make this sort of like a self-pleasure session for women, where it involves the art of fantasy. And so when you're on the beach, you're laying nude on the beach, and you feel the sun, and you feel the waves lapping against your skin, and you start to self-pleasure, and then eventually an Adonis comes along in a boat, and he takes you out into the water, and then you make love. And so it was really fun to kind of go through it in my mind and see how this worked in my own body, and to add, genital touch, so that I held my hand on my vulva the entire time. And I want to do this again because I think next time I want to actually use the recording that I made, because then that way I'm not having to kind of stimulate my own brain with my neocortex and doing the visualization myself, but that I'm actually just following my own voice, which is great. So days 62 and 63 are down, and I look forward to reporting more to you about this very interesting week. 101daysofpleasure.com or my site, newworldsexeducation.com. I'll see you tomorrow.